so much for today. In today's video, I'm going to talk about Ed's 5 EPs, Uni Me EP, Loose Change songs I wrote with Amy, Live at the Bedford, and No.5 collaborations projects. And yeah, let's get straight in with the video. Let's go. So the first of the 5 EPs is Uni Me EP, which released on the 2nd of November 2009. And the track list is Uni Me, I Don't Need You, So, Be Like You, The City, and Sunburn. And I just love this EP so much that on the original Sheeran Lock edition is a studio band, like a studio band version of the song, like recorded in a studio, I think. But with the re-release, which I'm going to talk about later on in the video, which is an acoustic version of Uni Me, and of course that's the one that that's on Spotify and other streaming services as well, and YouTube as well. But the original Uni Me Sheeran Lock is the studio, like proper, all the instruments, and which I just love so much. Also in Uni Me I Don't Need You, there's like a intro saying, I don't wanna bruise your lips, I hurt you again, but I got backstop, wanna back up when I needed a friend. Now I'm in the town, break it down. Hello Chelsea, my love is great now. Like, that bit is not on the acoustic version of Uni Me either, which is just so insane to think about. Like, it's just crazy, like all the minor changes that it had to change with the re-releases of Uni Me EP on the original version of Uni Me EP, which is just crazy, guys, which is just so crazy. Yeah, with the lyric change, which is an unreleased lyric now pretty much, with Ed singing summer is gone, I'll still sing you a song with you in September. I just love that lyric so much from the studio Sheeran Lock version of So, where in the re-release it does not have that lyric. So no pun intended there, So with So. Yeah, it's just so much joyful, more happy. I think it's more happy, this version of Uni Me, Uni Me EP. But I'll definitely link it in the description of this video of Uni Me EP studio version with the band, not the acoustic version that was originally originally recorded back in 2009, which is insane to think about. Let's get straight on to Loose Change now. Let's go. So on the 7th of February 2010, Ed released his second of the 5 EPs called Loose Change, and this is one of my favourite EPs that Ed's ever released, and which is just so good, this EP. The original track list, the reason why I'm saying the original track list is because the A-Team was originally on Loose Change when Ed released it under Sheeran Lock. No Let It Out on the original Sheeran Lock, it was the A-Team. So the original track list is the A-Team, Homeless, Little Bird Sofa, One Night, Firefly, and bonus tracks, The City Live at Sticky Studios, and Firefly Bravado's dubstep remix on behalf of Sticky Management. I love that so much. The original track list of Loose Change, which is just so amazing. The first song being the A-Team, of course. Ed still performs the A-Team to this day, which is just so insane. And also Uni Me, I Don't Need You. Which is so insane to think about. Like, our EPs released like 15 to 16 years ago, Ed still performs to this day with Uni Me and the A-Team, which is just so crazy, guys. Yes. Like, of course, that's the only difference with the original Sheeran Lock to the re-releases. The A-Team replaces, well, the original was A-Team, and then with the re-releases, the first track was Let It Out. And yeah, you know, and also with Let It Out, it was on a promo CD right here. Let It Out, you know, under Island Records, which is just insane to think about. I'm so grateful that I own this promo CD of Let It Out, and I think this is the only, well, back in 2010, this is like the only way you can get Let It Out, which is just insane to think about, guys. Yeah, you know, Let It Out promo CD by Ed. Yeah, it's just so insane, which is crazy. You know, this is one of my favourite EPs because songs like Homeless, One Night, Sofa, all on one EP, and of course the re-release of Loose Change with Let It Out on there as well. The A-Team, like, oh my god, like, insane to think about, guys. And I think that's why originally the A-Team music video came out in April 2010, I think, like 2 months after Loose Change. And of course, when Ed signed to a record label, major record label in 2011, of course, the A-Team was the first single, and I think that's what people got confused. I think, of course, the music came out in 2010, whereas the first single of being under a major record label was due in 2011, the A-Team, which is just amazing, yeah. And Firefly, the Little Bird, yes. This is one of my favourite EPs that Ed's released, you know, yeah. It's just so amazing. I love Loose Change so much. And yeah, let's move on to Songs I Wrote with Amy now. So on the 18th of April 2010, Ed released Songs I Wrote with Amy, co-wrote with Amy Watch, who later on down the line wrote so many songs for Ed, especially Thinking Out Loud as well. Especially Thinking Out Loud, which got Ed 2 Grammys, which is just so amazing. And Jen also having backing vocals from Ledger Chapman as well on this EP. And the track list is Fall, Fire Alarms, Where We Land, Cold Coffee, and She. I love this EP so much. It is definitely up there with Loose Changes being one of my favourite EPs. Every time I listen to both Loose Change and Songs I Wrote with Amy, like, I literally don't, like, literally Songs I Wrote with Amy and Loose Change, like, literally, I can't pick my favourite out of these two, like, it's just so good, these two EPs that Ed released, you know, back in 2010, which is just so amazing, and yeah, like, and of course, with the original Sheeran, like, in the re-releases, nothing changed pretty much. No track list changes, no studio version changes, just the track list and the songs exactly the same, which is good to hear. Pretty much with the only change of Songs I Wrote with Amy, that there isn't no barcode. Pretty much, yeah, and of course with the re-releases, there's a barcode, and then the original Sheeran Lock doesn't have a barcode, which is more special, you know, I think, without the barcode, because you can't really get it from the shops and that. So yeah. And like songs like Fall, Fire, like all the songs are so good off this EP. I can't pick a personal favourite from Songs I Wrote with Amy, like Fall, Fire Alarms, Where We Land, Cold Coffee, and She. Like, I don't know, it's just so difficult to choose a personal favourite song off Songs I Wrote with Amy. Like, oh my god, all the songs are just so good. Yeah, just so good from this EP. And yeah, let's move on to Live at the Bedford now. Let's go. So Ed did a gig at the Bedford pub in London, in Balham. It was recorded on the 17th of October 2010. According to Google, the EP originally got released on the 15th of November 2010, but there's no confirmation, clarification. But well, yeah, this is such a special EP in my opinion, because it's Ed's first live EP, of course, Ed's first project that he released, you know. Of course, 14 years later, he released Mathematics Live album, which I love so much, the Mathematics Talk Up Live album. But this is Ed's first live release ever. And yeah, you know, Ed originally under Sheeran Luck, he released a CD and DVD, whereas on the re-releases, it was just the CD, you know. And I'm going to tell you guys the track list now. So let's talk about the DVD, you know. Let's look at the track list on the DVD. So the track list on the DVD is The A-Team, Homeless, You and I, The City, Fall, Where We Land, Cold Coffee, We Are, Wayfaring Stranger, Wake Me Love, Wake Me Up, Wake Me Up, You Need Me, I Don't Need You, She, and Sunburn. What a set list that is at this show, you know, such amazing. And of course the CD tracklist version of you guys are aware of from this EP, The A-Team, Homeless, The City, Fall, Wake Me Up, and You Need Me, I Don't Need You. I love this EP so much, and I don't think Ed will ever re-release the DVD anytime soon, just exclusively under Sheeran Lock, which I'm just so grateful and privileged that I own this EP Live at the Bedford with both DVD and the CD, which is just so amazing. And I just love that We Are is on the DVD as well. It's just so, I love We Are so much. Yeah, they actually on this DVD as well. It's like so touching, and like the only time of Ed pretty much releasing We Are is on this DVD, which is like so good. and amazing. I'm so grateful and privileged that I won it on a charity auction back in 2020. And yeah, it's just so amazing live at the Bedford. And yeah, let's get straight on to the final EP, the No.5 collaborations projects. Let's go. So on the 9th of January 2011, it was either the 9th or the 7th of January, but I'm pretty sure it was the 9th of January 2011, Ed released his 5th and final EP before signing to a major record label, the No.5 collaborations project, and it has Ed collaborate with the biggest grime artists in the UK at the time, and it's just so good, this EP, the No.5 collaborations projects, and the track list is Lately featuring Devlin, You featuring Wiley, Family featuring P Money, Radio featuring JME, Little Lady featuring Michael Payne, Drown Me Out featuring Guess, Nightmares featuring Random Impulse Sway and Rich 32, and Goodbye to You featuring Dot Run. Such an amazing EP this is. And of course, my first listens of the No.5 collaborations projects, I didn't really vibe with it as much, but then the more listens of No.5, I loved it more. I loved it just a little more. I loved it so much with No.5. Such an amazing EP, and of course, with Ed's follow-up No.6 collaborations projects releasing 8 years later, from 2011 to 2019. Yeah, 8 years later. Such an amazing. I'm glad Ed followed it up with the No.6 collaboration projects as well. My favourite songs has to be the Radio featuring JME, Little Lady, Lately with Devlin, Goodbye to You, Nightmares. Wow, such good album, EP. Yeah, project, the No.5 collaborations project, so good, so good, this EP. And of course, the difference is there's no differences between the original and re-release. The track was the same, the studio version is the same. Just there's no barcode again. It's more simplistic. With the Sheeran Lock one. It's just so amazing. No.5 collaborations projects. It's just so good. Yes, so good. And this is the EP that Ed signed to a major record label, and it got #2 on the iTunes album chart without just being independent. It's just so amazing. Yeah, it's just so amazing. No.5 collaborations projects. And yeah, now I'm going to talk about the re-releases and that of the EPs and that down the line. And yeah. So of course, Ed released Plus in September 2011, and then a couple of months later, in December, Capital creates the capital for making this article saying Ed Sheeran releases old EPs on own record label. The singer-songwriter formed his own record label to release 5 of his original extended plays. Ed Sheeran says he can't wait to release the 5 EPs he recorded while still unsigned by a record label. The Lego House singer recorded a series of EPs before eventually being signed by Asylum and Atlantic Records in January 2011, and will release them through his own record label on the 12th of December. And then with Ed saying, I now have my own record label called Paw Print Records. I signed all my old EPs to myself, so I still own everything. Ed tweeted recently, the 5 EPs that got me where I am today. I'm excited to re-release my 5 independent EPs on Monday on Paw Print Records. I can't wait to get them back out there. The A-Team singer tweeted earlier today on the 8th of December 2011. I love that so much. It's got 3 different independent record labels. Sheeran, I think Sheeran Lock is through his mum and dad, I think. But Sheeran Lock, Paw Print Records, Gingerbread Man Records. But yeah, it's just so amazing, of course, with Ed re-releasing his EPs, not once, but twice, The second time was in 2015. Of course, Ed having his other record label, Gingerbread Man Records, that he still uses to this day. It's just so amazing. He said on the 12th of May 2015, Ed released the 5-pack of EPs, a little box set of little inserted of all 5 EPs. at a decently priced value. You know, of course, I remember when I bought all the Paw Print Records ones. Well, actually, firstly I bought all the 5 EPs, the box set of of five EPs, and then the Paw Print Records. Like a few weeks after, I think in like 2017. Yeah, of course, they were so cheaper, the 5 pack, but then of course individually Paw Print was cost like £6. I think all 5 in the pack was like 12, and then individually Paw Print was 6, I think. But of course, you got more value. It's just buying all 5 pack and five box set. Yeah, you know, that's when Ed released the 5 CDs in a pack on the 12th of May 2015, and then I want to say almost a year later, but in early 2016, on the 26th of February 2016, Ed released the 5 EPs for the first time on vinyl. Vinyl! And it released 5 black pressing EPs and then 5 different colour pressing EPs. I only own the black pressing of the 5 EPs, but I know they are both rare and expensive to get now. The 5 EPs on vinyl, which is just so insane to think about. You know, 5 different colour EPs, 5 black pressing of the EPs on vinyl, which is just so amazing. And yeah, I wonder if Ed's gonna re-release of the 5 EPs, you know, which is just so crazy. And of course, like I said earlier in the video, Loose Change replaces the 18 with Let It Out. Let It Out's the first song on the on the 2 re-releases of Paw Print and Gingerbread Man, for 5 pack and vinyls. Live at the Bedford, it's just the CD track list, no DVD sadly for the re-release of Live at the Bedford. And yeah, I think that is it. And of course the 18 Uni-Me EP is just the acoustic version that of course we all have heard before, guys, of Uni-Me EP. But yeah, I think that is it in this video, guys. I've just cramped in everything about the 5 EPs in this video. We're talking about Sheeran Locks, the originals, and the re-releases of Paw Print, and then the 5 pack under Gingerbread Man Records. I think it said Atlantic, but I think it was when it was really beginning with Gingerbread Man, just before Ed announced Gingerbread Man Records. Yeah, you know, and then the vinyls, the black pressing and the different coloured pressings of each EP. And yeah, and if you guys enjoyed this video of me talking about the 5 EPs of Uni-Me, Loose Change, Songs That Wrote With Amy, Live at the Bedford, the No.5 collaborations projects, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.